you.
Everybody, here get another one, Dare to Watch. 1-star rated movies by Derek FDB. So I already saw the Emoji Movie on here. Now, looking back at it, I don't know if the Emoji Movie was as bad. Now, granted, it's nowhere near like it's for me. It just feels like a mid movie. It just seems like a don't think about it too much kids movie. If that makes sense. But let's get into this.
You know, I've gone over a lot of movies on this channel. Some that I liked, some that I didn't like, even some that y'all didn't like. But
to this day, that scene haunts me. Who the heck? I feel so bad for the animators of that movie. Yeah, this.
Some that I liked, some that I didn't like, even some.
I feel so bad for every animator
They
that
need
had to
raises.
work on this. No, they need therapy, is what they need. On top, and the raises they're gonna have are gonna be used to pay for the therapy that they're gonna need after working on this. You know how long it takes to work on animation? They were probably stuck working days on end on that last scene. They had to start it, then come back the next day to continue animating it. Think about that.
That y'all didn't like. But something that I've never gone over on this channel is movies that the world didn't like. And that's what we'll be doing today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going
at least
over
one of these guys like a
some of the
Tubi movie or
lowest
something.
ratings and the most 1-star reviews I could find. To find out if people are just hating or these movies are actually just that. I'll personally give them a rating once I'm done covering each one. And in the end, I'll go over a movie with some of the most 1-star reviews ever. And possibly one of the most hated movies ever. And
I don't remember I don't even remember the movie being that bad.
I'm going over is called The Hottie and
like,
the
it's not like a great movie, but I don't remember it being like
with a
extremely
smooth 2 out of
terrible.
10
If that makes
stars and
sense.
a calm, you know, just a calm 26,000 1-star reviews.
At that point, give up on your career. 26K. Also, that's probably because not many people saw the movie. If more people saw the movie, it probably would have been a lot more than this.
Oh my goodness. This movie's in the top 6 lowest rated movies on IMDb. And
Seriously?
I never seen it. But after reading some of these reviews, I had to know what all the fuss was about. Like, listen to this review and tell me you're not at least a little intrigued about how bad this movie could be. A guy by the name of Meeker said, "Oh my, that's bad. I am just amazed that, as of this moment, there are 554 people who rated this movie a 10. I would like 10 pounds or 20 gallons of whatever it is that has warped their mentality to such a degree. Acting, abysmal, non-existent. Script, huh? What's that? Directing, not that I saw. My only regret is that I cannot vote.
Directing, not that I saw.
My only regret is that I can't vote less than if I made a movie and then I saw that right there, that would make me quit on all my life decisions right there.
1 out of 10 stars. Like, I had to watch.
But granted,
it,
it's just constructive criticism.
Before I give
honestly.
you my thoughts on
Wait,
it, I know y'all ain't watched it, so let me give you a
no,
quick
no.
Alright, so this movie is a rom-com, which, you know, that's how you know it's gonna be bad. Well, we follow this dude named Nate who just got dumped by his girlfriend. And since he's newly single and never really loved the other girl, I guess, he decides he wants to get back in the game immediately. And instead of chasing new girls, he wants to rekindle an old love. You know, the one that got away. His first grade crush. That's
Excuse
right,
me?
First grade. Who now lives across the country and he hasn't seen since they were 6 years old. Yep. Haven't seen
How do you time skip past to first? Did he say first grade? How do you time skip back that fast? Y'all's personalities wasn't even finished being created at that point, bro. Y'all weren't even.
I'm 95% sure the personality I have now is different than when I was 5.
Yeah. Also, let's not forget you didn't even experience the trauma of going through middle school yet. Think about that. If y'all didn't even go through that, it's not worth it, cause y'all don't know y'all's trauma years.
each other in 20 years. So this guy Nate travels across the nation to find her. And he does. She turns out to be Paris Hilton. And she even agrees to go on a date with him. But with one catch. She'll go out with him, but he has to find her friend a date as well. Oh, find her friend a date? That shouldn't be so hard.
Oh my goodness!
And so friend a date as well. Oh, find her friend a date? That shouldn't be so hard.
Oh my...
Hey, you got something for my friend? Yeah. Is it cute?
What part is ugly?
Yeah, but huh?
What part is ugly?
It's not even that. Like this is the
No,
kind
no, no,
of
no. Literally, I'm really trying to figure
like
that part out.
yeah. I mean, you got the mole. I'm assuming her teeth ain't there. She probably smells. Maybe. I'm assuming that's probably something
Okay,
that's in the
okay,
movie. But
okay.
she's
Here's the
fixable
thing. I
though.
don't see looks. All I see is, do you watch anime? Marry me.
Yeah, but you also gotta think about what anime they watch, Julian.
Have you seen Seven Deadly Sins? You have. Wonderful.
Yeah, wait, but also, have you seen Redo of Healer all the way through?
Nope.
Yeah, that's the one you need to ask. You gotta ask them specifics because depending on which ones they watched, that's very scary.
Okay. Have
There's
you seen,
nothing more terrifying than a woman that's only seen all of the freaky animes.
wait. Okay. Wait. Have you seen? Okay. What's a freaky anime? Oh, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
No, High School DxD.
That was what the name was.
Yeah,
I
if you
had that.
s-
No, I was trying to remember that like a few nights ago, and it's like, what the fuck was the name of the weird or that weird fucking anime?
Yeah, please don't. And also, she's fixable. Honestly, she really just hasn't done anything to herself. That's really just it.
My goodness!
And so Nate spends the rest of the movie trying to find her a date.
Like I'm
And
sure in the
that's all
movie
you
they
gotta
like make
know.
it over the
This
top.
movie is trash.
Yeah, like the
I normally
teeth,
hate
you
on
can get that
rom-coms and call all of
fixed.
them trash, but
The
yo,
mole, I don't know if
this
that can
one
come
is
off or not,
seriously
but
trash.
still.
Like, first of all, for a rom-com,
Like, she just
there
needs
ain't
to
much
bathe,
cum
really.
going on in this movie. Like, it's not very funny. Which is crazy because it has such a funny premise. Like, it's pretty much a take one for the team type of situation, right? Except the guy trying to pull the hottie should realistically be the one with the naughty. Like, it's
Yeah,
pretty funny. But
like, he's
this
not
movie
that-
manages to
he's
do
not that
nothing
good
with it.
looking,
And that
really.
ain't even the only thing they messed up on. Even the girl, I'm not calling her that. The girl June being deemed as ugly, they messed up on that too. It's like the creators of this movie don't even know what it actually means to be
Yeah,
ugly.
like just get her some
looking at
skin,
you know,
just get a little bit of like,
she doesn't look the best, but it's not.
yeah,
'cause
really,
she's
it's only in the
ugly. It's 'cause
face.
she's
Like
dirty.
everything
You
else just
understand
looks
what I'm saying?
fine.
There's
It's
a
just the
difference.
face.
Like ugly to me is like no matter what you do, you stuck.
Yeah,
man.
you're
I
just
hate to break it to
generationally
you, but you
chopped.
stuck.
I'm
But
sorry,
the
like
stuff we see in
Julian.
this movie, it's like her toenails and teeth rotting. Like, ugh, that's more gross than it is ugly. Ugly is different. Ugly is not this. Like Harvey Weinstein, that mother is ugly.
This
girl,
man
though,
left.
She just needs a dentist.
He
and a
left
shower.
the
And then the
phone
last thing I
call.
want to point out about this movie, and I want to speak on it too long because it's a comedy movie.
He left
it's
the
supposed to be
phone call.
ridiculous, but I got it, bro. The
Fuck
fact that this
you,
dude
you
traveled
bait your
cross-country
fucking
for a girl that he hadn't seen since he was 6. Come on, it gotta be at least a little concerning. At least a little bit. Like last time you seen her, y'all were preschoolers, and that popped in your
Yeah,
mind as
like,
the true
what?
love of your life. Word. But yeah, this movie is boo-boo. Even the ending, you would think it would be something like he falls for the naughty over Paris Hilton to show personality beats looks. But no, he does fall for her, but only after she gets a whole makeover and is no longer ugly. to
Like,
him. And
is that the
this
same person?
fall for her, but only after she gets a whole
Yeah.
She looks like a completely different actor. Or not completely, but she just looks different. I think it might be a different person. Is it the same person?
Hold on.
If it is,
hold on.
makeup's a heck of a thing. I'm sorry.
makeover and is no longer ugly to him. And it's supposed to be a happy ending? Man, this movie getting 3 out of 10 stars from me. And I'm only rating it higher because I like his Speed Racer costume. That's the only
Wow.
reason. But like I usually say, that was only the first movie. The next one might be even worse. The next movie I got up is titled, be ready, Shriek If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. That's the title.
What?
Now you may be looking at this movie how I was looking at it the first time I seen it. Like, I know you from somewhere, but you don't look right. And you would be right. The movie you're probably thinking about is Scary Movie, but this is not that. 'Cause this
Oh,
movie, just like
okay.
Scary Movie, is a parody of a bunch of horror movies released in the 80s.
I still
and
never
90s.
watched any of the
But there's
scary
a reason you
movies.
haven't
I
heard
got
of this
to though. I
one.
heard they're
Coming in at
hilarious.
4 stars
I've
out
seen
of
like
10.
clips
This
every
movie
now
is
and again,
definitely
but I
not
have
as
never
love as
seen a
Scary
full
Movie.
scary
But the
movie.
question is, are people just hating? Is it really a 4 out of
No,
10?
I gotta put
Is
next
this movie
when
so bad
October
that it
comes around. I
deserves
gotta
to be
put that
called
on
the
my
worst
movie
movie
list.
Ever?
All the scary movies.
Hell yeah. No, I'm kidding. Look, this
Hopefully
movie
the
is
new
not
one will be
good,
on streaming
but
by then.
It ain't the worst. It got some funny things going for it, like the killer, you know, because it's a parody of Scream. The killer never actually kills anybody. It's more like he accidentally makes them do it themselves. Like the one
Dang.
girl runs into a beehive and dies. Like that's pretty funny. They also got a guy named Bonner in the movie that they always call Boner, which I know
Stop.
it's immature, but I find it funny. And then Coolio's in it. You know, that's cool. It's Coolio, y'all. The messed up part is these movies were made around the same time, but since it got delayed and came out after Scary Movie, some people called it
Dang.
a parody of Scary Movie. Instead
Was
of
it
calling
even- was
a
it even,
parody
like,
the
somewhat of a
movies, it was
fun
actually
movie,
trying to
though?
parody. That's messed up. I was one of those people. I don't
Wow.
know, man. maybe I'm just racist.
Oh,
but I think
oh, yeah, it's
even
the
if
same
this one
person.
did come out first, people
Oh,
will still
okay,
think
then.
this one's a parody because
She-
the Wayans
dude,
brother
makeup's
one
a heck
still
of a
would've bodied
thing.
it. Like, come on, y'all, let's be real. This one don't got Ray or Shorty or Brenda or Cindy or even Doofy. They do got that one guy from Scary Movie 3, but that ain't the Wayans, bro. That ain't the Wayans. I'm sorry. I think a 4-star rating is too low for this movie, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5. 4.5
Wow.
stars out of 10 is not bad. That's not bad at all. Especially when you consider the fact that after this movie, it's all downhill from here. Because this next movie I got up might actually be the worst one I've ever covered on this channel.
The heck is
Oh boy,
this?
this movie. Coming in at a strong 3.3 out of 10 stars. I first heard about
I'm trying to bet this is like some 50 Shades of Grey type stuff. How much you want to bet?
Nothing.
the movie back when it first released in 2020. And if you don't know, this junk was everywhere for like a month. Because
I never
believe
heard
it or
of it.
not, there's a lot of people, mainly women, who actually like this movie. And you'll see why.
It has to be. He literally gave that right there says it all. That poster and what he just said says it all. It's gotta be like some 50 Shades of Grey type stuff.
In a sec. But real quick, before I get into this one, I know some of y'all watch my videos with your friends or your siblings or even your parents. And
I mean, I watch it with my
flattered.
friend.
I truly am.
That's someone.
But y'all gonna have to split up for this movie.
Oh,
I'm
dang,
serious.
Julian, leave the
Especially if
call.
you're watching with your parents. Please, just split up, mama, please. That was your warning. Alright, so this movie is about two people. An Italian guy by the name of Massimo and a Polish lady named Laura. And their lives are drastically different. Massimo is a cold Italian mafia boss whose father was killed right in front of him. And Laura, her life just isn't as exciting. I mean, yeah, she's a higher up in this sales company, which is pretty cool. But besides that, there's not much going on. Doesn't help either she's dating this bald freaking couch potato who never wants to
Wow.
do anything with her. And I mean anything, which I'll never understand how that stuff happens. I understand if you was like in your 60s, because you know, at that point, your piece is practically paralyzed.
Yeah.
But these dudes are like in your 30s. How do you lose love for the game that fast? But
Yeah, for real, bro. Best believe it. I'm 30. It's, you know what? I'm not even gonna go into that because I would say some stuff if I had said
yeah,
that.
point is, Laura is clearly unsatisfied with her life and definitely unsatisfied by Caillou over here. But things
Not
are about to change for
Caillou.
Laura, because to get at least a little thrill in her life, she decides to celebrate her 29th birthday in Italy.
He was in her
Ah,
20s still doing with
Italia.
that.
You know, I know a little Italian myself. Grazie. Prego. That's about it. But after she gets
Wow.
mad at Caillou for literally ditching her on her
Mozzarella,
birthday, bro, this
Cipollina.
dude wants to line all over his resume to pour. Because ditching your lady on her birthday and pulling back up in this fit is insane.
Yeah.
Laura goes on a late night walk to get her mind off things. In a random town, in a country that she does not know. So what do you think
Kidnapped.
happens? She gets kidnapped. And watching this, I thought it was Bowser who was responsible, because Laura wakes up in a castle. And on top of that, when she goes downstairs, she sees a painting of herself hung up on the wall.
What?
Yeah, that's Bowser obsession if I've ever seen it. But when she
Yep.
turns around, it wasn't Bowser standing behind her. It was an Italian man. But not Mario. It was Massimo, the guy I told you about from the start.
Why,
Massimo,
though?
what you doing here, my boy?
How did you know I
This is when
exist?
The movie surprised me, but not in a good way. This guy Massimo comes in and not only tells Laura that he's the one who kidnapped her, but he tells her that he did it because he's madly in love with her?
How?
Yeah,
I
it turns
don't
out
know
the day
you.
his father died, Massimo had caught a glimpse of Laura at the beach and couldn't
But you
forget about
remember it for that long?
Your dad just died, and he spent all these
Yes.
years looking for her, which leads us to now, where he drugged her and kidnapped her so he can finally have her. And for as crazy as this sounds, it wasn't even done there. Because after the dude tells her how she's not getting her phone back, he tells her he's gonna give her a chance. And I watched this thinking, oh, whew, thank goodness he's gonna let her go. He tells her he's gonna give her a chance. He'll let her go, but only after she stays with him for 365 days.
What type of terms and conditions is this? We're gonna wait for me to get Stockholm syndrome and then
aka a year, to see if she falls in love with him. You know, at this point, I realized why this movie has
I mean, hey, maybe that's the move.
31,000 one-star reviews. Cause what the you telling me this dude drugged and kidnapped this girl in an attempt to swoon her? Was this game in 2020? I don't think this was game in 2020.
I mean, it was
What is
2020,
wrong
let's
with
be
this dude?
honest.
I mean, really, like,
Someone
just
probably
imagine
did this.
Like, imagine this.
it was chaotic
Imagine
enough for
you
them to
a
get away with it.
and you see a girl that you think looks good on the beach, you know.
I mean, you're gonna be
she looks
locked up
good.
all year anyways. Might as
And
well
then your
kidnap
dad gets
someone and
popped
have them
right in
stay
front
with
of
you.
You gonna forget that girl. But Massimo is different. If it wasn't for the fact that he also got shot too, he probably would have been on the ground with his dad like, Papa, no, you can't leave me, Papa. Hey, that girl on the beach is kind of bad though.
Yeah, like how your dad got murdered in front of you, and the next thing you notice is a baddie on the beach. And she was so bad you had to kidnap her years later when she was
And
defenseless.
just think about how confusing that must have been for Laura. Like, this dude over here talking about some, you are the love of my life. Motherfucker, I don't
know you.
Or at least that's how I thought she react, but it really is true what they say. Some people will let you kill them as long as you look good. Cause tell me why, all this kidnapping and drugging stuff, this girl Laura was low-key into it. Bro, what the?
Yeah, that seems alright.
Yeah, but being okay with being kidnapped because you were deprived of intercourse is crazy work.
How is this romantic? How? Maybe I'm just not the most attractive guy, but I'm pretty sure if I tried any of the stuff this dude does, it would fail
Charges.
horribly. Could you imagine
Arrested.
me trying to sneak
Shot.
up behind a girl the way this dude does and use one of his lines? Are you lost, baby? My eyes! Straight to my face. I mean, really, it has to be a looks thing. You think if this 6'3" mafia boss was instead of 5'5" dude who worked at Kroger, this stuff would be cool or hot? No, this
No.
would be a horror movie. I know people let people they find attractive slide with stuff more often, but this is just getting out of hand. You never see me doing this. If a 10 out of 10 invited me over to her crib and she just had a painting of me in her living room, what do you think? I'm gonna just stay and be cool?
Maybe.
Yes.
What is she like? That's the
Does she
question
watch
we need
anime
to
and
ask.
does notice anything about DC or Marvel?
Hey, you never know, bro. You never know.
You never know.
You have to ask. Hey, if you see it, you gotta ask questions. You gotta like ease into the kidnapping, so you know whether or not to stay or
Ease
not.
up into the kid. Oh, no, hold on.
So you know whether or not you want to stay. That's what you gotta do.
Well, I'm gonna think about it. But no,
Yeah,
a painting
even-
of me with
Even he's like, well, I might think about it.
without even knowing me is crazy. After seeing something that creepy, I am at most seeing her only like 3 or 4 more times. 5 max. But that's it. I don't know what she's capable of. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't want to continue talking about this movie. But Derek, we gotta know what else happens. What did those women like about it so much? You really want to know? Well, the
Well, we
thing they
know.
like about it so much, and the reason I'm stopping here, and the absolute worst thing about this movie is that after this kidnapping scene, right? Laura starts actually falling in love with Little Bill, which is bad enough, but that ain't even the main issue. The issue is after she falls in love with him, this movie becomes a straight up porn film.
Told you. Had to be on some 50 Shades of Grey type bull crap that freaking lonely women in they daggone 30s love.
Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I mean it. Straight up corn. Every 10 to 15 minutes, something will go down. In
10 to
bedroom,
15
in the shower,
minutes?
on a boat, which is usually their favorite. Everywhere. Every few minutes for no reason. And as much as some of y'all freaks would like to see, no. Y'all gonna have to take my word on it. And that's why this movie, for all its 1-star ratings, was the top movie on Netflix and ended up getting 2 sequels.
2 sequels? You know what?
2. And the reason is simple. This movie is quite literally a gooner movie for women. That's what it is. Like, these positive reviews will remind you that some women could be just as down bad as some men. Look at some of these. Angelica gave it an 8 out of 10 stars and says, wasn't watching for the plot.
Yeah, we know you weren't. We know. I mean, dude, to this day, the most scariest thing I feel like that you could be stuck in a room with is a freaky woman. Because first off, you don't know what her limits are. And that alone will terrify you. She could dang near stab you and think it's for fun. She could want you to stab her and think it's for fun. Like, you never know. That's why it's terrifying.
Then you
Hey,
got
no,
Annie
it's
who
like,
gave it
shoot
9 out
me,
of 10
okay.
stars and says, makes you
Do it
feel
again.
things, winky face. And then you got the
Yeah.
one
By the head, okay.
Bianca, who gave this movie a
Then
10
she'll
out of
somehow,
10
you know,
and said,
miss. Then she'll
"I
say,
loved
do it
My
again.
boyfriend
Like, you
hated
don't know
it
what's
instantly. I
enough.
told him it achieved the
Like,
goal of the
her
film,
ghost
and I
will
was
come
like,
back and say, shoot the
shrug
corpse.
emoji, smile emoji, sequel please, a prayer for Bianca's
Sequel,
boy.
please.
That's only a few of them too. There's some reviews in here that give you a college.
The fact that people are really writing essays
Just
to sh-
shows they have no free time. They have so much free time on their hand.
oh, and they're doing a lot of things with their hands in that free time. I'll tell you that much.
Essay on why this movie was good goons. My female viewers could never. Right, y'all? This one ends with Massimo and Laura falling in love in under 360.
'Cause why not?
It only took about 3 before he started fucking. And Laura may be getting
3 days is
assassinated by
all
a
it
rival
took?
mafia family while she's on the way to tell Massimo she's pregnant. Yeah, pretty messed up ending. Still getting 2 stars from me though. Might be one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But although it's one of the worst ones, I still have one more extremely low rated movie on. Probably one of the
Emoji
most hated
Movie.
movies of the 2010s, and coming in at a whopping 3.5 stars, The Emoji. Unlike 365 Days, where I at least saw a girl I was following, glazing it on her story, I have never seen a single person say they like this movie.
Like, this
On the
movie just
contrary,
seems
every
like
time this
chronically
movie is
mid
brought
to
up,
me.
It's just straight.
Yeah.
But the question is it warranted?
Like,
Spoiler
is it the
alert,
worst thing in
kinda.
existence?
Alright, so if you don't know,
No.
the Emoji Movie, we
Not
follow
by
this
any
emoji
means,
named
but
Gene
it's
who
not
lives in
the-
a
The
village
villain
of
was
Textopolis.
like the
In
villain. They
Emoji
were trying to do
World,
like
inside
the
of phone
surprise.
of this middle school
Smiler
community
was
guys.
like the villain
This
was like a
Emoji World
surprise
is
villain.
obviously
It wasn't
full of
a
emojis.
surprise.
I mean,
But
any
they,
emoji
was
your
it supposed to
phone
be? I
has, this
never
world
saw it
got.
as a
I'm
surprise
talking about
villain.
I think it
always,
was.
it seemed
the shrimp
obvious.
emoji, the eyes emoji, every emoji, all of them, and every emoji in this world
Like,
has to behave.
That's like saying Lord Business from the Lego Movie was a surprise villain. Like, you knew dang well he was a villain. It's just
Or
that
the
he's
Joker was the surprise villain.
No, not Joker. Like, Lord Business, to the people that like he's ruling, he's the nice, caring mayor. Unless you literally just pay attention to what he's saying. That's it. Like, even look at her. This looks evil to me. You cannot tell me that she somehow irradiates positivity.
Like what it is. Well, what do I mean? The laughing emoji.
Like,
no
even when
matter
she was
what
walking around,
happens,
she's like,
has
"Don't
to
touch
always
me."
Laugh. The crying emoji could win the lottery and have 2 baddies right next to him, and he
Not-
still has to
why-
cry.
why was
the
it
smirk
Doris?
emoji to get the most terrible news in the world. I'm sorry, son, but the cancer is now stage 4. The poop emoji. No matter what happens to him, has to always I don't know, smell like shit. My point is the emojis gotta act like what they are, which already brings up an issue I got with this movie. This little rule of acting like the emoji you are doesn't even apply to every emoji. It doesn't. Like, for example, the movie makes it a huge deal that our main character, Gene, is an emoji that doesn't act like he's supposed to. He's a meh emoji. Y'all know the one that's like disinterested looking, the little sassy side-eye one? That's like, whatever. That one. That's the one he is. But he doesn't act like that all the time. Sometimes he'll laugh, sometimes he'll smile, sometimes he'll smirk, and the other emojis in Textopolis shame him for that. This is some BS. It's favoritism if you ask me. They'll say the emojis aren't
Yeah, a
allowed
little
to break
bit.
character, but then you got the poop emoji laughing while coming out the bathroom. Like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah, like, I'm gonna assume that
But
every
I think it's like
person
more
that's
for
not
like the. I think it's mainly
Yeah.
for like the emotion ones.
Yeah, which honestly does kind of suck. That does kind of suck though. Like
It's like the one that throws like is about to throw up. I think their face is always like that.
it's like being a Smurf. Like, you get your name based off of what your personality is, and then you're just that forever. But if you don't have a name,
Sleepy?
if you don't have a name, then what the heck do you do?
Okay, so
Like
Jojo is short
Smurfettes.
dwarf, and I am sleepy dwarf.
Got you. And he's also
I
the
just
fat-
realized I said dwarfs, not Smurfs.
You know what Smurf you built like, Julian?
Gargamel?
No.
Oh fuck.
You're built like this one. That's what you're built like, Julian. Stop playing
Hey,
with me.
you're right. You're right.
Stop playing with me. That's what you built like, Julian.
your mind doesn't do that, does y'all's? And then the elephant emoji over here cracking jokes. Like, I know they ride tricycles, but I ain't never seen one do stand-up. It's favoritism. It's some systematic favoritism against the yellow emojis. And besides it not
Yeah,
being applied
it low-key is a little bit
also just
racism.
brings up so many questions. If emojis gotta act like what they are all the time, would the kissing emoji be a hoe? Constantly having to kiss up on people? What about the people emojis? What would the white or black guy emoji act
Oh,
like? in the
no.
movie? Huh? You wanna tell us? I already know the Dominican flag emoji never gonna be on time for shit. It's
Yep.
stupid. They're stupid. The rules of this universe just don't make sense to me. But that was only the
And
start
also,
of
it's
my
one of those
issues with
things
the
that's like, don't
because
think
I
about
don't
it,
know
it's
if
a
y'all
kid's
remember,
movie.
but the plot even dumber. All the problems in this movie start because the emojis failed to, get this, help this kid Alex bag his crush. I'm not
With an
joking.
emoji.
You're probably wondering why. Well, what happened was, when he was texting her in class and he wanted to send her
How
the
often do you
man
really use
Gene
emojis?
made the wrong face. So when Alex sent it, his crush was not rocking with it. And I'm sorry, if all it takes is one misclicked emoji to mess up your chances
Just-
with a girl, then
Just tap a different emoji after the one screws up and just text the words. People mess up text all the time. Just erase the text message and then write the right one.
I use emojis constantly, but not in the way you're thinking.
Like no ones that I'll ever use, just the laughing ones, the one where like you're sweating a little bit and laughing because like you messed up something, or like the thumbs up. I don't use that many emojis.
Just give up. The girl did not like you regardless. Unless you
Yes.
randomly sound like the eggplant or drool emoji. That might be on you. But
Low-key,
yeah,
that's
his crush
crazy.
was
In
not
middle
rocking with
school?
him. And Alex does what I think any sensible person would do.
Delete his
after a
whole
small
phone.
texting blunder like this. Delete everything on his phone. Yup, off one texting mistake and Candy Crush glitching and randomly saying tasty.
Now, granted, his phone was just like doing all types of random stuff throughout like multiple different days. Like, I don't think he was gonna do that after just the first mishap, but after that, everything in the phone started doing random stuff. It's not that far off to like, I would just reset my phone. Like, just hold it down and reset. Also, you can do a factory reset on your own. You don't need to go to a store to get that thing reset.
I think he was
You can
mainly
do it
like
on
trying to
your
do
own.
it professionally, where he could get his saved data.
Yeah, but you have to pay to do that. And also, he's in middle school.
He wants to factory reset his phone. And when I saw this, man, talk about privilege. When I
Yeah,
was this kid's
honestly.
age, I had a broken Obama phone. Do y'all remember Obama phones? Those
No.
were those free phones you could get when Obama was president. I had
I
one of
never
those.
saw
While
that.
all my friends had iPhone 7s and the newest Samsungs. I was over here struggling to text my mom one sentence. One. And you don't want
Dang.
to know how pissed I
No.
was when Flappy Bird came out.
I mean, I
And
didn't
on
get a
top
phone
of
until I was
that,
like
it broken.
12.
And I spent seasons
And it
with
was
this
like a
junk.
broken
And this
phone,
dude about to
but
reset
it wasn't.
his
It
phone
was.
'cause
It
he
wasn't
got
broken enough for
custom
me to
emojis
use.
and Candy
The
Crush
screen was
acting
just
up.
cracked.
Privilege. But yeah, that leads Gene on a journey where he has to survive. I'm not joking. Candy Crush, Just Dance,
Yeah.
and possibly worst
Now,
of all,
that always confused me.
has to
Where
survive.
the
I'm not joking. Candy Crush, Just
where the heck does Just Dance come from on your phone?
I think
I
it's like a
never.
mobile app where like you can
No,
connect it to a
I looked at
TV.
I tried to look it up after this movie. I never found a Just Dance app on my phone.
Wait, there's
Where the
many
heck?
of them.
How? I never once saw a Just Dance app
Wait,
on my
hold
phone.
on.
Never once did I. Granted, he might have an iPhone. I had a Samsung. I never once saw this on my phone. It might be like an Apple product or
Yeah,
something.
Just Dance now.
Is
Just
it?
Dance greatest dance routines without a console.
Never once saw it.
Dance, and possibly worst of all, falling for a goth girl.
Oh
my
boy.
goodness. Also, he can fix himself so he can become meh all the time. Mind you, all of this is happening while at the same time trying to avoid being deleted by these robots and trying to stop the kid Alex from wiping his phone. Yeah, that 3.5 starting to look really accurate. When this movie originally came out in 2017, I ain't watch it. And looking back on it now,
I mean, it didn't
thank
seem like it was really
goodness.
worth
If I would have
the.
seen something this
Yeah.
bad back then, I'm not even joking. That might have flown
I mean, I
me to
think
the
I saw it
crust.
in
That was
theaters when I was a
peak sad
kid,
Bart
but also I
Simpson
was a
edit
kid.
era. I
I was like 12 when
I'll
this
say
came
this
out.
though. Only thing maybe saving this movie maybe is its message. But even then, I don't think I even agree with
I mean,
it.
the
From what I've
animation
gathered,
looks
the message in this
decent.
movie is supposed to be, you know,
I mean, it's nothing like
don't
overly
change
special, but
forever.
like the animation
Just
doesn't
'cause
look
you're different
terrible.
or stand out like Gene doesn't mean you should conform to society's rules and become bland, which is nice and all, but again,
But there's a lot
this
of
is
movies that
emotion
have that
I
same
believe you
message
shouldn't
that are
change
better.
for anyone. But if you being different leads to the real life equivalent of the end of the world, then just
Yeah, just give it up. Yeah, just be the zombie you were meant to be.
conform, bro. Be bland. Keep them emoji faces to yourself. This is our lives on the line we're talking about.
Or just
This
learn
one
how to
ends with
do,
Gene
or just learn how to
embracing
hold your
being
emotion when
different
you're on
and
the
who he is
clock.
after having a
Literally.
heart-to-heart with his father, who can also
They
express
just get
himself in
some
different ways, I
emotional
guess. And then
control.
right before they get deleted, he helps Alex bag his crush, saving them all. Because it turns out you don't need to give a girl compliments or gifts or any of that junk.
Yeah,
to
just
woo her
send a
over.
good
You ain't gotta
emoji
say
and you
anything
got
at
the
all.
bag.
Just send her a cool emoji. That'll do it. But just because I think this movie's rating is deserved.
And why was
does
she
not
there in
mean
the
I think
first
this is the worst
place?
one of the video. That title was going to 365 days. Because yeah, with the Emoji Movie, most of the jokes weren't funny. The world kind of doesn't make sense. And they had a dance party at the end. Like, oh.
Yeah, but
At
how many?
least it's
Shrek
watchable.
had one
Like, I
too,
could play
though.
this in the
Like, how many
background
movies
while I'm
ended with a
doing something and
dance
not care.
party? Like, let's be honest.
365 days though, I can't watch that. So
Even
nothing's
Toy
topping
Story 2, I
365
think, had a
days. No
dancing
pun intended.
sequence at the
That's
end.
pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. I'm sorry this took so long. Y'all know how life be. But y'all know what to do. Comment down below which movie you thought was the worst, and make sure to continue submitting some stories for the confessions video. I've already seen some pretty gross.
Oh boy.
And moral of the story. Hey, that girl on the beach is kind of bad though.
Okay. Oh, bro. Anyway, man, that was it for this one. Hope y'all have a good day, and God
God
bless.
bless.
Yeah, boy.